Okay, let's talk Bohemian Rhapsody. So, I pretty much knew right from the jump that this movie was going to live or die based on who was going to be playing Freddie Mercury. And Rami Malek, in my opinion, he definitely knocked it out of the park. But unfortunately, the rest of the cast just kind of falls short. Not really having a ton of personality about them, being very cookie cutter. Even Roger and Brian, the drummer and the guitarist for Queen, still felt kind of stale. Roger kind of bringing, in my opinion, probably most of the comedy throughout the whole damn thing. At least to me. It was between him and Freddie the entire movie. But this movie, I mean, it's a biography, and with biography, you gotta expect certain things that where they start and where they finish is going to be super important. And with this movie, they focused solely on Freddie's time with Queen and nothing else. Which, I mean, that's perfectly fine, but where they ended things, how the movie ends, spoilers, by the way, I will definitely say spoilers. The movie ends with the Live Aid event. Like, they show the entire 20-minute set from Live Aid. And there were still about 6-7 years left in Freddie's life and his musical career, where he still did stuff after Live Aid. It wasn't just like, okay, Live Aid's over, I'ma die now. Like, that wasn't the case whatsoever. But I like that they kept it solely within Queen. I definitely dug that. If you stray too far off topic, then a biography gets way too jumbled. So keeping it a little streamlined, I think, was good. It's no secret how Freddie was, how flamboyant he was, how his personal life was, and everything like that. And I would have liked to have seen them take some more risks and develop those relationships that he had in his homosexual lifestyle. Instead of just almost exclusively focusing on his hetero life partner. Mary, I think her name was. I totally forget. But, and that's, honestly, I think that's just a Hollywood thing. I think they were just way too afraid to take the risk. Although, I mean, Queen was always about taking risk. And for a band that didn't want to be labeled in a certain way, they didn't want to follow a specific formula. This movie follows a very, very, very specific formula. With enough montages that if you cut all the montages out, you probably cut out about a third of the movie. But these are the kind of things that you need to expect when it comes to a biography. And overall, I thought this biography was pretty damn good based on the merits of Rami Malek alone. Like, he brought that dude to the screen like no one else could. They made a comment back in the day. One of my favorite biography movies is a movie called Man on the Moon, the story of Andy Kaufman. And somebody made a comment about Jim Carrey being Andy Kaufman that 20 minutes into the film, Jim disappears and Andy appears. And you only see Andy for the remainder of the movie. And that's honestly how I really feel with Rami Malek here. It's like he's already had a well-established career with Mr. Robot and some other stuff. Mr. Robot being the one that sticks out the most. But literally within minutes of the film, you sit there and go, that's Freddie Mercury. That's 100% Freddie Mercury, not Rami Malek. And if he doesn't get an Oscar nomination for this movie, that is going to be a damn crime. A 100% crime. But outside of that, everybody else really just felt like background, which is oddly enough kind of fitting, because Freddie was the type of person that he always looked forward, he never looked back, and the world very much kind of became background to him almost all the time. But I did like the fact that they did focus on a big part of his personality and just how tortured he really was when it came to his life off stage, where he was just doing anything and everything he could to fill the void, and it just wasn't enough. And I mean, anyone that's followed Queen for 5 minutes knows that Freddie Mercury died of AIDS. They don't really embellish on that. There's definitely one or two very strong scenes of him dealing with the fact that he's got it. But I don't want to say they kind of just glossed over it, but they didn't focus too much on it, which I think was very much a good thing. And showing just how important Mary, or Maria, I really apologize for not knowing her name right off the top of my head, just how really important she was to him, regardless of his sexual preference. And it's just good. It's just really, really good. It's very well done. And the fact that a lot of people just really play second fiddle to him, you honest to God don't mind. I mean, hell, look at fucking Brian's performance on stage anytime you see a live Queen show. The dude's got the personality of a damn tree stump on stage. So, him being a very dry character is perfectly fine, because that's how the guy is. But don't take my word for it. Go see the damn movie. It just came out this weekend, and you'll be damn glad you did it. Especially if you're a Queen fan like I am. I've been a Queen fan for years. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support. As always, let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button and leave a thumbs up on the video, as it lets me know what kind of content you like to watch from me. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.